Hey y'all, welcome back to DDTS. Welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 776. I'm back with another video. I hope y'all had a wonderful Mother's Day and I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I know Mother's Day was a bittersweet and a little emotional, like for me and many others. I really hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. And I want to say and take the time to say thank y'all for joining me on this video. Thank you all so much. I had to go back and record this first part and topic again because allegedly I messed up. I went back and rewatched it. I'm like, I gotta do this again. But thank y'all for joining me. So if you have not yet, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you get notified when I have new videos available. Today, in the first topic, I already got the second topic recorded. It just got to be edited. So this is the first topic again that I remember doing. And the first topic we're going to talk about is AriesSpears. AriesSpears, who is a comedian, had the nerve and had the audacity and the caucasity to say this in an interview with Dion Cole, who is also a comedian. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this video for y'all.
I'm in the deep south, never. I don't. There's certain places like I'll perform in Charlotte because it feels like it's a major metropolis. They're a little more. You know what I'm saying? I'll perform in Alpharetta, Georgia, at the new Punchline, which is phenomenal. But Mississippi, where niggas can't read. Nah, nigga, I'm good. Niggas can read in Mississippi, dog. Let me tell you something. I did a club in Memphis called Chuckles once upon a time ago. You ever been to Chuckles? Yeah, I've been to Chuckles. And I was selling my CDs at that point. And one lady bought the CD, and her girlfriend said to her, "Girl, how much that CD was?" Another dude was looking for his family and went, "Where they is?" Nigga, my jokes come with some shit where you gotta match. You know what I mean? Based on how you talk, this shit ain't gonna fly with you.
But dog, that's the lingo down there. And this is crazy coming from a nigga that didn't finish school.
Lingo. No. Understand the difference. Lingo is one thing. Articulation is something else.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta be able to articulate. Where they is, how much that CD was. Nah, that ain't lingo, nigga. That's go back to school.
Oh, you silly as hell.
And listen, we all know as black people culturally, we wear the two faces.
Yeah.
We know how we can go from, street around each other vernacular to corporate if we need to. Yeah. So yeah, I'll find myself slipping and saying some shit, but you ain't get me to say where they is. When it's where are they? How much was that CD? Not how much that CD was. Nah, nigga.
There you have it. AriesSpears says he doesn't perform in the Deep South and disrespects the way that they talk. I don't perform in the Deep South in Mississippi where where he says the N word can't read. When he says the N word, he basically talking about us black folks in the black community. I can't say. He basically said it enough in that video for us. And I'm not going to repeat it. I apologize that y'all had to hear that word. I'm sorry, but I'd rather for y'all to hear this y'all self. Rather for me to just put it up there and let y'all see it. I wanted y'all to hear this for y'all self. My peoples that's watching this video, anybody. Now, this was a person of our community basically talking about us deep down here in the South. Now, me, I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi. I'm country. I'm from Mississippi. I'm from the South of Mississippi, born and raised. Proud of it. And my friend, one of my bestest friends in the whole wide world that sent me this video, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm going to read to you what I commented. I said, I know he's no talent. I ain't talking about us Mississippians. We can read. We are educated. At least we didn't drop out of school. he ain't even that funny. The disrespect and ignorance for real. That's what I commented. Me, DeAndre Dobbs. That's what I commented. And I'm allegedly finna go ahead and say this. Number one, we can read. Number two, we are educated. Now, it's a lot of us in the black community and all communities of the world that have trouble reading. It's a lot of us that had to be in classes just for us to learn more about the subjects that we having trouble in. Like for me, I had to take special education classes. I'm going to put that, I think that's the right term that I can use. I ain't going to say that I was in special ed because I feel like that's very disrespectful. I feel like that's very offensive. But as for me and many, many others, yes, I used to be in special education classes. I used to be in a class from my elementary years to my senior year of high school for me to help me learn more about the subjects that I was having trouble in school. I used to be embarrassed, but then as I got older, I'm like, what am I embarrassed for? That is a class to help me. And, there's nothing wrong with having trouble reading. Eventually, a lot of us can't help the fact that we can't read as good. It's a lot of words that I can't pronounce. Now, me as a 31-year-old, some words that I can't spell. But thank goodness for technology. I might ask from time to time, how you spell this, how you spell that? And then from time to time, and most of the time, I just get on Google and I type it in and it pop up right there. Now, a lot of us may not be educated, but hey, that's not our fault. The reason a lot of us in the black community is not educated, it's not our fault. It's not the kids' fault. I'm not going to say it's the parents' fault. I'm going to say the reason a lot of us is not educated, that didn't finish school grade 1 through 12 or whenever you started going to school. I think the thing is, the reason that a lot of us in the black community and all communities of the world that is not educated is because a lot of us in the black community, a lot of us couldn't afford to go to school. A lot of us couldn't afford to get no education. A lot of us, you go to school, you keep trying to learn, you have people to teach you, and sometimes, kids couldn't get it. Like, you can teach them every way possible. You can get them a tutor, you can pay for special classes or whatever you had to do to help them. They still didn't get it. So you know what they do? If they couldn't get the grade, they couldn't get school, you know what they do? They just drop out and they just go get jobs and they just did what they felt, what they knew how to do. And a lot of people's of our community, it's not our fault. It's not nobody's fault. It's society. It's society, and it goes through the genes, A lot of us can't help that, And it does not make them not smart. It makes them, unique in their own way. And it goes to they doing their own thing in their own pace. And they doing what they know how to do to teach themselves to do what they do out here in this world. Now, just because you is not educated.
I don't perform in.
Now, just because you are not educated in the black community, that does not mean that you are not smart. That does not mean that you can't go out here and be a successful person, because I know a lot of people that did not have an education that's doing wonderful things. Peoples in our community that's doing wonderful things. Out here being actors. Out here being entrepreneurs. Out here being the biggest, richest people in the world. Now, for AriesSpears, for him to say that we Mississippians can't read and that we are not educated, not only that he made fun of Mississippians, but he made fun of black folks that are from Mississippi and around the world that has not even been to Mississippi, and this and that and the third. And I feel like that I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I feel like that's very rude, that they're disrespectful. I don't play about that. Now, me, as a person that's from Mississippi, I'm from the South, I'm country, I talk like I talk. And then he gonna say, one lady gonna ask this girlfriend, like, girl, how much that CD was? I talk like that. I asked how much that was. I asked it in a minute how much that was. Don't correct me and try to say, it's not how much this CD was, it's how much it is. Number one, do not correct me. Number two, I know what I'm talking about. Number three, I know what I'm saying. See, the thing is, y'all basically trying to tell me to talk on, what's that P word? Basically trying to tell me to talk. I had that word. Not popular. Basically trying to tell me how to talk. What's that P word? Hold on, y'all. Found it. People's tried to tell me in school how to talk proper. I ain't proper, I'm country. Now I will say this. When we go to places like to pay our bills or to do interviews, of course we have to talk corporate. Of course we gotta talk professional. Of course we gotta talk like we was raised like this and like that. But when it's over with, I'm back to my normal self. I'm back speaking the language and talking the talk how I talk. Because if it's one thing that I do not like, I don't like nobody trying to correct me. Yes, I went to school. Yes, I took English class. Them teachers tried to correct me every time I said something that was not correct. When I said close the door, they're going to tell me, DeAndre, it ain't close the door. It is, could you please close the door? Don't tell me how to talk. Don't tell me how to do that. I understand you are a teacher and you doing your job, but good gracious, sometimes you cannot take the country out the person. You can't take the country out the person, but you can take the person out the country. You know what I'm saying? It's for AriesSpears. I would never understand why you thought you was funny. Like, he's not funny. What you need to do, sir, get you some maca rub, get you some bleach, get you some maca rub, get you some Dove soap, hot water, wash them black spots off your face, around your eyes and your face and everything before you start talking about Mississippians. Because one thing about Mississippians is very unique in our own way. We are very unique in our own way. We are very smart. We overcame so much and still overcoming. Yeah, Mississippi might be the red state. And say what y'all want about Mississippi for those of you that never been. But Mississippi, I would never, ever drag. Because this is where I was born. This is where I'm from. My mama was born here. My grandma was born here. My great-grandma was born here. I had family born here in Mississippi. And I could never, ever drag my hometown and my home state. And I'm just going to say this. Come up with some new jokes and learn how to tell them. Because you automatically ain't funny at all. But that's my opinion, y'all. So what do you guys think about this video? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if I missed anything. But that's what I wanted to say. I basically just wanted to give a little piece of my mind about this damn AriesSpears. Don't do us Mississippians. Because what you said is plain, ignorant, disrespectful, classless, and trash. Love y'all, and y'all have a wonderful day. And I see y'all on the next episode of DDTS. Love y'all and thank you. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, I am back. Welcome to this next topic. Let's get into it. So this next topic is going to be about a influencer by the name of James Charles, who I think is a joke, who I think is a complete mess, no class, ignorant person. He apologizes after backlash over a viral video of him mocking a laid off Spirit Airlines worker. This topic ain't gonna take too long at all. Now, James Charles, while you going around mocking peoples who work great amount of hours, who make sure their customers is good while traveling or whichever job that they do, while you going around mocking airline workers who got laid off of work, James Charles, did you or did you not get called out or almost got in trouble for being a pedo? Did you or did you not? Aren't you an original pedophile? Ain't you a pedo? Ain't you a racist? Didn't your career almost stop before your very eyes when you did the actions that you did? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We ain't forgot. We ain't forgot. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. Now, where was I? Oh yes. James Charles. He allegedly mocked an airline worker for being laid off. James Charles, why you going around trying to mock hard workers? You know class having, trash picking, makeup all over the damn place, don't even match your damn skin. Didn't you or didn't you not get in trouble for being a pedo? Did you or did you not get in trouble for allegedly trying to come on to younger viewers that are younger than you? Did you or did you not get in trouble for that? And do you really think, sweetheart, do you really think, darling, do you really think, trashy, that your apology means anything? See, it's peoples like you that is an embarrassment to the LGBTQIA community. And it is a damn shame that people still give you a platform, that people still watches your channel. I know I'm not the best looking person that it is. I've heard about you. I've read things about you, but I never would have thought in a million years that you try to continue doing what you do. I've never been a fan of yours. I don't even know you like that. All I know is your name. But I'm just going to say this. You be careful what you say to peoples and what you say about peoples and how you mock them. Because the same way that you mocked that lady, you never know. you might be the one that end up being an airline worker. You might end up having to do a job that pays 9 to 5 hours pay. So before you try to mock somebody because they got laid off, be careful with that, because that could happen to you at any time, or better yet, a lot worse. While you going around putting on that cheap mascara and makeup and lipstick, or maybe it's Maybelline or whatever, watch yourself, because you are an embarrassment. And that's all I gotta say on that. That's all I gotta say. The lesson of the day is never mock somebody of what they lost. Because when you mock somebody and when you make fun of somebody of what they lost, you can end up losing the same thing or even more. And it's crazy. I always talk about this. I always talk about people's always want to play the victim when they get blasted or when they face backlash. They always want to play victim, and they always want to write these long ass paragraphs and want to write these long ass posts considering that they apologize for what they said and what they did. No. You can keep your lame ass apology, because if you didn't mean it, you would have never said it in the first place. You meant what you said, and you said what you meant. Ain't no taking it back. You can take that apology and you can shove it where the sun don't shine. That goes for James Charles. That goes for AriesSpears. That goes for anybody that they think that they can disrespect peoples that does not think they don't have feelings, because everybody got feelings. Everybody is human. And for you having to drag your own community, and for you having to make fun of a person because they got laid off from their job, you think that making you look good? You trying to be relevant again? Grow up and grow a pair. And act like you got some sense. Now, James Charles, I would tell you to grow a pair, but you basically don't know what that is. But that's it for this topic. So let me know what you think of this video, y'all. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and do not forget to subscribe. I really want to say I love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and have a wonderful Tuesday. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much, and I love y'all. Happy Tuesday. And put in the comments what you think, y'all. Love y'all, and thank you, and bye-bye.